Okay. I'm kind of bored right now. So, let me find. Let's find Wattpad. Currently, I was listening to some music. You know, bored out of my fucking mind. Okay. Wattpad. New keyboard. Why is it so loud? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck these are. What are these? Why are they my top picks? That's my real what was I listening to? Okay. What is this? Okay. We'll be doing a Jeff the Killer X listener. Actually, not Jeff the Killer. Screw it. We're doing someone to Toby. That's not how you spell Toby. Toby X listener. Sorry for the long intro, but I gotta find something. So morbid. Oh, by the way, I'll be cursing a lot. But give me a one shot. Give me a one. No, go back. Okay. Tiki mask. Did I take it too big? So masky. What the hell? This is a bunch of one shots. Okay. Let's read this, I guess. There's a lot of them. I hope you don't see something I'm not supposed to. Are these lemons? Y'all. Damn, that's a lot. Okay, let's do the first one. Oh, depression. That hits hard. Okay, so this will be like a short one, probably. But we will be reading, I Want to Be With You, Bloody Painter X, Depressed Listener by Awkward Sunset. Your POV. It's... Okay, what am I doing right now? Your POV. It's been 2 years since I last saw my best friend, Helen Otts? What the fuck? We both were in high school together, and nothing could come between us. I always fell in love with his gorgeous blue eyes, and his black hair matched them perfectly. Then one day he stopped going to school, and then I learned Helen became a serial killer named Bloody Painter. Just the thought gave me chills. My mother enjoyed his company and invited him over for dinner every weekend. She would always tease us about getting married. Helen and I always blushed at the idea, but that's all lost now. YN? My mother spoke loudly as she snapped her fingers in front of my face. What? Oh, sorry, Mom. I was just thinking about Helen again, I said, looking down at my plate of macaroni and cheese. My mom sighed and placed her hand on my shoulder. I miss him too, YN, but that was years ago. You need to move forward and worry about what you're going to do with your life. Tears formed in my eyes as I replied, nothing will ever be the same. My mother sighed in defeat and kissed my forehead. Finish up your food. YN, I have to run down to the grocery store to get some cherries and other fruits. I'll be back in 30 minutes. Make sure... Pissing me off. Make sure the doors are locked, Mom texted me. I didn't want to leave my room to go check if the doors were locked, but I did anyways. It was dark. Usually Mom keeps a lamp on, but instead everything was pitch black. I shrugged and walked over to the couch and sat down. Tears then began streaming down my face nonstop. I thought about Helen again, and this time tears streamed down my face. Why would you leave me, Helen? I cried and cried, with my hands buried in my face. I didn't care to see if the doors were locked or not. Then all of a sudden I felt a hand on my shoulder and noticed the lamp was on. Oh, hell no. Oh, now you're about to get killed. No, I'm kidding. Hey, try those eyes. Tear, goddamn. Damn. You know I don't like to see you sad, a familiar voice said. I looked up and my tears instantly disappeared. Helen? He was wearing a long-sleeved blue shirt with a yellow smiley face pin, jeans, black gloves, and a white mask with a red smile on it. Helen lifted his mask to reveal his blue eyes. I jumped up and hugged him tightly, forgetting that he was a serial killer. I'm sorry I left you, YN. I just didn't want to ruin your life, he said softly as he wrapped his arms around me. I sobbed into his chest and hugged him even tighter. I don't care. I miss you, and I want to be with you, I said as I lifted up my head, revealing my tear-stained eyes. Helen's blue eyes looked into my eye-colored ones, and I could see pain in his. Then he smiled warmly and kissed my forehead. You're still as stubborn as ever. That's one thing I love about you. That will never change, he said as he raised his gloved hand and wiped my tears. I smiled and embraced his touch, still staring into his blue eyes. Then I noticed that our faces started to get closer together. Our lips wanted to touch. If you want to be with me, YN, then that means you have to leave your normal life behind, he whispered as he pulled me gently closer to him. If leaving a normal life means I can't be with you, but that if leaving a normal life means I can't be with you, then if living a normal life means I can't be with you, then I don't want to have one. I replied as our lips brushed together. Helen then closed the gap between us, and all the sadness seemed to fade away. We parted after a few seconds and stood holding each other. You really want to be with me? He asked as he let go of me. The sound of my mom shutting the car door behind her. I nodded and held his hand, knowing that I would forever be with him. Okay, I guess that's like all of that one. By the way, person that wrote this was Awkward Sunset. I'll try to read the next one tomorrow. Oh, that wasn't really a lemon, now that I'm thinking of it. But like, whatever. Let me try to get a photo. Oh man, doesn't matter. Okay, goodbye guys. Love you. My little mushrooms.